Hey, let's take a look at this graphing part of the review. I want you to graph these three problems, 8, 9, and 10. So I go to my y equals in my calculator, and I'll type in x squared minus 4x plus 10. And there we have a parabola. Our vertex is going to be the lowest point here on the graph, and we can find that by using the trace button. But you could also probably figure it out using your table. And that minimum, that vertex in this graph is a minimum. I'll move my cursor closer to it, staying to the left, hit enter, and then I'll move past it, moving to the right, hit enter when it says guess, and there's your vertex. Now I can explain all the 9s, but that is 2. So your vertex is the point 2, 6. Is this a maximum or a minimum? This is a minimum. Write the equation in vertex form. Since your a value is this 1, your vertex form will go y is equal to that 1, parentheses, x minus 2 squared. Remember, this first number is always this one opposite, plus 6, this number here exactly. The line of symmetry is going to be an x line because they're always vertical on this type of problem. And here is 2, 6 graphed. Your vertex, or your line of symmetry, is going to be a vertical line through that. And that is x is equal to 2. It's always this h value right here. That's part of the vertex. Find the x-intercepts. On this graph, we don't have any because our graph doesn't touch the x-axis, so there are none. The y-intercept is always this little rascal right here, 0, 10. And that would be right here. So I'm going to go to my table, second table, find another couple of points and graph them. 1 is making 7. 4 is also making 10, and 3 is making 7. So 3 makes 7, and 4 makes 10, and then here is my parabola. Not too bad. So y equals -2. The negative is going to flip the graph. So instead of having a minimum, you will have a maximum. And the 2 will make the graph a little narrower. So there's my graph. Let's figure out the vertex by using our maximum button. Stay to the left, hit enter. Move to the right, hit enter, and hit enter again when you see guess. Your maximum is the point 2, 5. And it is a maximum. Vertex form. Be careful, you have an a value. Y is equal to that a value. X minus 2, remember opposite. Don't forget your square, plus 5. Exact. Line of symmetry. That is an x line that is going to go through your vertex. 2, 5 is here. So your line of symmetry will be right here. A vertical line, x is equal to 2. Find the x-intercepts. Since they're not nice, we will do that using our fancy menu, the zeros button. Move the cursor to the left of that first one. Move it to the right. Hit enter on guess. And there's one of your x-intercepts. Repeat the process. Y-intercept is never as complicated. It's that little fella right there. Okay, so I can plot that right there. Go to my table, find a few values. Let's see, 2 with 5, I've got it. 1 with 3. 3 with 3. And I can do that -3 somewhere else at 4. Oop. What did I do? With 4. So my parabola will look like that. Is ugly. That is even uglier. Okay, with pencil and paper and a steadier hand, I expect more. And this last one, what the 1/2 is going to do is going to make your graph broader. And then there's that one's something. Look at the graph. The vertex, we could guess where that vertex is. It is the point 2, -1. But you could also use your minimum button. Cursor a little bit closer. This time a past. Now I can't explain that. It is a minimum this time. We do have an a value, so be careful. Y is equal to that a value. X -2 squared minus 1. Your line of symmetry is a vertical line, so you'll always start off with X. Here's that point of that vertex. This will be your line of symmetry. Just a quinky-dinky that this is the same as the last one. X is equal to 2. This little rascal here is your y-intercept. And I'll use my zeros button to find the x-intercepts. Second, trace. Number 2, move your cursor to the left. Move it to the right. Repeat the process for the other one. Go to your table, find a few values. 0, 1 is nice. Second table. -2, 7. Very nice. I could reflect those. I could take this, put one here, and up here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Is that the same? Okay. If you want to see artwork, look at the keys that I posted. They're amazing. Hey, have a nice day. Study. Study. Please study.